chicken nuggets like no one else. With the Colonel's secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. They're so scrumptious. They're the only nuggets you know.
Confucius say nuggets of wisdom are never as tasty as these.
Know your nuggets, we do chicken right.
No balloons, no fanfare. Just this news from Lujack Schierbrock. 8.8% financing, and wow, what a selection. Over 100 Chevy Cavaliers and S10 pickups available with 8.8% APR financing. Save up to $2,400 on financing. And with Lujack's selection, you can drive home your savings today.
A deal that needs no fanfare.
At Lujack Schierbrock, we can make it happen today.
Newscenter 6 Sports, weeknights at 6 and 10.
Sara and St. Elsewhere will not be seen tonight.
Who do you think you are?
They'll be back next week. Now stay tuned for AD.
It's showtime.
Power of love, the force of evil. A world premiere miniseries, AD. The years following the death of Jesus give birth to a new faith.
And it's our task to spread the good news.
The followers of Christ are led by Peter.
In the name of the Lord, rise.
He makes the blind see and the lame walk. Praise to his name!
We've had enough of these false prophets.
Saul opposes the new religion.
Arrest the whole assembly!
Struck blind and then miraculously healed, Saul becomes a Christian and changes his name to Paul. AD, the savage spectacle of Rome's brutal persecution of the new Christian faith. And the story of Caleb, the Hebrew warrior, arrested and jailed, his family taken prisoner, and most of them killed by the Romans. His only surviving sister, Sara, sent to Rome as a slave. Valerius, a loyal centurion, is drawn to Sara and falls in love, but is torn between serving Tiberius and the forbidden slave girl.
I've been unable to keep you out of my mind.
And when the emperor grows weak and feeble, an evil menace named Caligula murders him and assumes the throne. Herod is made king of Judea. Claudius is made the court fool. And a reign of terror begins, snaring all in its web. Caleb ventures to Rome searching for his sister.
I want you to buy something for me.
Valerius secretly buys Sara,
Sold to that gentleman there for 1,000 pistoles.
has her set free, and then takes her as a wife. Caleb trains to become a gladiator under a brilliant master. Corinna, the senator's daughter, is threatened by the emperor.
You will share the imperial bed.
Disowned by her father, she joins the gladiators, and with Caleb must fight for her life. A palace revolt condemns Caligula. Valerius delivers the fatal blow, and a new ruler emerges.
Not me. Hail Claudius, Emperor of Rome!
Tonight, AD continues. The lust that will betray a nation.
Adultery. The Emperor's wife.
the world is more evil than any man knows. Shove them in the arena. Let them part of the game.
Damn your watch!
Tonight, the Christians face their greatest threat by Rome's brutal leaders. Jennifer O'Neill, Anthony Andrews, Ava Gardner, Richard Kiley, Fernando Ray, Richard Roundtree, Dennis Quilley, Philip Sayer, and introducing Amanda Pays, Neil Dixon, Diane Venora, and Cecil Humphreys.
You will see a new Rome!
Where good and evil collide. The television event of 1985, AD.
Have you ever been ashamed of your white socks? Ashamed of your plain socks? Then get Oxydol, and you won't get ashamed to show it white.
What's different about Oxydol? It's got green crystals with color-safe bleach, and Oxydol fights dingy whites. Now, look who's whiter.
The Oxydol sock.
what I don't like about dandruff? Dandruff shampoos. I'm afraid they won't leave my hair the way I like it. This shampoo cares for my hair. It's the only one with a self-balancing formula. Puts dandruff protection where I need it, on my scalp, not on my hair, and it conditions where I need it. Leaves my hair looking and feeling good. Yeah, my shampoo's a dandruff shampoo, but it's today's Head & Shoulders, and it cares for my hair.
This beautiful southern mansion is home to the world-class cuisine of Anthony's in Atlanta. Tonight, we're secretly replacing Anthony's regular coffee with dark, sparkling, decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Will it be rich enough for our special guests?
It has a very good flavor to it.
Rich.
It's the caffeinated Folgers crystals.
This is instant coffee. Are you serious?
That's
Yeah, very, very
amazing.
good.
I'm really amazed because it is delicious.
Decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
Ever since Duncan Hines chocolate chip cookies came to town, everyone's singing. Crispy, chewy, yummy Duncan Hines is crispy, chewy, tasting like my mom's does.
Duncan Hines chocolate chip cookies. They're not hard like most store-bought cookies. They're crispy outside, soft and chewy inside, like Mom bakes.
The yummy one that tastes like mom's does.
Duncan Hines chocolate chip cookies in a bag. Crispy, chewy.
The Tuesday Night Bowling League is about to start.
They'll stuff themselves with pepperoni pizza and hoagies.
But soon, that's going to catch up with them.
Whether it's Cliff's heartburn or Paul's upset stomach, the one that coats is the only one they need. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, upset stomach, even relieves diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts, the one that coats is the only one you need.
You're looking at pictures of a baby's first steps, of a newlywed couple embarking on their honeymoon, of a daughter graduating from college. A lot of these pictures will turn out fine. Many won't turn out at all. But with a Polaroid instant camera, you know you got the shot, because you see it moments after you take it. So, instead of coming back with hopes, come back with pictures. Polaroid instant cameras.
Mask is genuinely moving, says David Anson of Newsweek. It touches the heart and conscience, says Peter Travers of People. Mask is superb, Gene Siskel at the movies. Pat Collins of CBS Morning News calls Mask wonderful. Mask, based on a true story, rated PG-13. Now at select theaters. Check newspapers for locations and showtimes.
Do you want to buy a phone? It's cheaper than AT&T.
What you really need is cheap long distance.
And of course, our business systems are cheaper than AT&T.
Everyone's saying they're cheaper than AT&T, but nobody's saying they're better. All they can say is that they're cheaper, to which we say, you get what you pay for. Whether it's telephones, long distance, information systems, or computers, AT&T.
AD will return following these messages.
Before she was a legend, she was a woman. Before she faced war, she faced life. Inspired by the true story, Jacqueline Smith stars as Florence Nightingale Sunday.
Together, they have only moments to stop the crime of the century and one last chance to fall in love. Wallenberg, a hero story, Monday.
Newscast will be 5 minutes before the hour.
And that's tonight's wrap-up. Stay tuned. No matter how hard you look, there's only one place to get all the Quad City news you want. And now the Quad City Times has added even more Quad City news than ever. No matter where you live in our Quad City area, you need the Quad City Times, now more than ever, because we're all in this together. Play lucky numbers in the Quad City Times, win money and daily grand prizes. The Midwest's most exciting newspaper.
Where do you want the pony?
People's Court, weekdays at 4:30.
We continue with AD, starring Dennis Quilley, Diane Venora, and Cecil Humphrey.
Honey, isn't this terrific?
Terrific.
Oh, come on, Dave, you're cheating.
Kathy, real men do not flutter kick, ever.
Good. I suppose suppose real men don't shower either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you won't mind if I go first. Can you hand me my secret?
Hey, you worked hard? Use mine.
Secret roll-on keeps me a lot drier than your spray. It's made for women's perspiration, see? It's pH balanced.
Oh, your perspiration's more delicate, huh?
No way.
A woman's perspiration pH can be higher than a man's, as this shows you. And pH Balance Secret actually works with a woman's chemistry to help keep her dry.
Okay, sounds great.
It is, for women.
But if it's strong...
real men stick to their own kind.
Secret. Strong enough for a man, but pH balanced for a woman.
Does a mouthwash have to taste medicine-y to kill germs? We talked to a medicine-y mouthwash user about her mouthwash.
My breath smells like medicine, but it's killed the germs.
What if I told you Scope with T25 is a powerful antiseptic mouthwash?
I don't believe it.
Clinical tests prove it. Watch. Germs in your mouth. Your medicine-y mouthwash here. Scope with T25 here. See? Minty Scope kills just as many germs. Now, will you try Scope for a week?
I don't think it's going to be as effective, but I'll try it. I think I found myself a new mouthwash. Scope tastes minty, and it leaves my breath fresh. And my old mouthwash just left a medicine smell, and everybody knew I had just used mouthwash.
Antiseptic Scope. Leaves breath minty, not medicine-y.
Dawn. It's almost unfair, the advantage Dawn has over grease.
AD will return following these messages.
Tonight, my guests will be Drew Barrymore, Joe Penny, George Miller, and Maureen Montgomery. Marvelous singer. We'll see you later tonight.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is John Dancy, NBC News.
Good evening. Secretary of State Schultz said today he is not ready to recommend increased economic aid to Israel. He said Israel's economy still needs a lot of straightening around. The 7,000-member National Lawyers Guild charged today the Reagan administration has launched a systematic attack on civil rights laws. South African Bishop Desmond Tutu led an illegal but unhindered march to Johannesburg's police station today. The marchers were protesting the detention of a priest without charge. Union Carbide says the West Virginia plant will shortly resume making the gas that killed 2,000 people in India. I'm John Dancy in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
Nothing could be better for your lawn in the fall, winter, spring, or summer than the dependable Snapper high-back lawn machine. Snapper. Discover the difference.
No balloons. No fanfare. Just this news from Lujack Schierbrock. 8.8% financing, and wow, what a selection. Over 100 Chevy Cavaliers and S10 pickups available with 8.8% APR financing. Save up to $2,400 on financing. And with Lujack's selection, you can drive home your savings today.
A deal that needs no fanfare.
Lujack Schierbrock, we can make it happen today.
We food critics have to be careful not to reveal our identity in restaurants. We want to be treated like everybody else, no special treatment. Today, I'm trying McDonald's 5 breakfast entrees, each under $1. Scrambled eggs, fresh and fluffy. Hotcakes, light and tender. Egg McMuffin, hot, delicious. And sausage McMuffin with or without egg. Each under $1. For value and taste, I give them all 4 stars.
It's a good time for the great taste.
Oh, no.
Of McDonald's.
Newscenter 6, tonight at 10.
We continue with AD, starring Jennifer O'Neill, Dennis Quilley, and Philip Sayers.
The Honda Prelude. Some people like to drive it wide open.
It's remarkable. Most multivitamins treat women and men exactly the same. Well, we are not the same. 80% of women don't get enough iron or calcium. We're different. And so is this. Within. Within is new from One A Day, and it's replacing Plus Iron. Within has extra nutritional support for women, vitamins, iron, and more calcium than any leading multivitamin. Within from One A Day. It's as different from other multivitamins as women are different from men.
If there's a better way, I'll find it. Like these maxi pads always. They actually help me feel drier. And that's something I never expected from a pad. This special material they call dry weave traps virtually all the wetness inside the pad, away from me. That means I feel drier than I ever expected.
Always. Maxis, Thin Maxis, Minis, and Panty Liners. A drier kind of protection than you ever expected from a pad.
Now what could be better?
My mom always told me, Christy, if you want your hair full of body, try Prel. But I didn't listen. I had to try tons of shampoos. And guess what? My mom was right. When it comes to leaving my hair full of body, nobody beats Prel. Prel's got bodybuilders to leave my hair clean and in great shape. Look, that's body. Prel does so much more than get my hair clean. It's the bodybuilder. Mom knows best.
Saturday on an all-new Hunter, meet the Beach Boy. He's the perfect killing machine, and only Hunter can stop him. Saturday. You've probably never heard of him, but after this movie, you'll never forget him. His world was far away from war until fate took him to a world in desperate need of a hero.
You will hang for this!
Based on the true story, he faced death to free thousands from the Nazis. Richard Chamberlain in Wallenberg, a hero story, next Monday.
Honey, hand me that can of Crisco over there. Which can, Mama? The butter flavor. How do you know when to use it and when to use regular Crisco? Easy, Sissy. Say you're making a shrimp and vegetable stir-fry. The recipe says margarine, but I use butter-flavored Crisco instead. Because butter-flavored Crisco gives anything I cook more buttery taste than margarine. It's made just for cooking. Margarine isn't. Any recipe says margarine, use butter-flavored Crisco instead for more buttery taste.
MasterCard, I need to do nothing.
MasterCard International.
Absolutely nothing.
So worldly, so welcome,
MasterCard, when it comes to nothing, you're really something.
International.
Burger King breaks it to McDonald's. Gently.
We're so sorry, we're so sorry. McDonald's, McDonald's. We say much pizza stuffing, add a baked McMuffin. 221, 221. In a nationwide test, our flaky crust sandwich with golden eggs and melted cheese, sausage, bacon, or ham beat the stuffing out of Egg McMuffin with the best taste. Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
I've got a headache this big, and it's got Excedrin written all over it.
I've got a headache this big, and it's got Excedrin written all over it.
Excedrin, the big headache medicine. More medicine than any regular strength pain reliever. The most medicine you can buy without a prescription. Nothing is stronger.
Places, everybody.
I had a headache this big, but I took Excedrin, and it's gone.
Excedrin, from Bristol Myers. Excedrin, the headache medicine.
AD will return following these messages.
It's Action Friday when an all-new Knight Rider discovers some hot weapons.
Oh, dear.
And on an all-new Half Nelson, you just won't believe this. Rocky gets a workout that's just murder. Then on Miami Vice.
He's crazy, wild and crazy.
It's a game of high stakes and high seas action Friday.
I'm Paula Sands with a few of the stories we'll have for you tonight in the News Center. For the next 3 nights, we'll have a close-up look at the right to die. Tonight, the moral and financial questions involved with life support machines. We'll check on the salmonella outbreak. A few new cases have been reported here in the Quad Cities. And we'll see how a Galesburg foundry is able to expand and learn about another weed killer that can be hazardous to the health of field workers and farmers who handle it. Now this.
At Davenport Bank, earn 10.55% with an 11.28 annual yield on IRA certificates from 18 to 60 months.
Stay with us for all the news at 10.
Special delivery. I thought it was my special delivery. I'm having a baby. Well, my wife. We are any day at Franciscan's Special Delivery Department. Franciscan was our choice. They showed us everything, answered our questions, and they understand that we're not just delivering another package. Special delivery. Special delivery?
Franciscan's Special Delivery, where every delivery is special.
A minute and a half ago, I ordered a fresh oven-baked pizza from P.J. Quickly's, and now...
Your order's ready.
It's ready? Already?
P.J. Quickly's gourmet pizza by the pan or slice. Fresh, not frozen, oven-baked, not microwaved. Over 16 varieties in a minute and a half.
P.J. Quickly's. Delicious oven-fresh pizza in a minute and a half. It's ready.
P.J. Quickly's, 23rd Avenue, Moline. Fast, fresh, delicious.
Jeopardy weekday mornings at 11:30 on Channel 6.
After playing against some pretty tall competition, you probably think I shower with the deodorant soap. Not anymore, because I made a break from deodorant soaps. A clean break with Ivory. Look inside. Ivory's a basic natural soap. Not like soaps that leave deodorants or heavy perfumes all over you. With Ivory, I feel clean, I smell clean. And that's an honest clean.
Make a clean break with Ivory. No soap can get you cleaner, no matter what size the competition.
The towels are the same, the dryers are the same, but what happens when these dryer sheets go behind closed doors is definitely different. Only one, Bounce, releases a unique formula of 3 softeners onto clothes fibers. Result, softer clothes.
Definitely softer. Softer. Bounce made it softer.
With static clean control and a fresh scent. Bounce works harder so your clothes feel softer.
Tomorrow morning, millions of babies will wake up more comfortable than their mommies and daddies ever thought possible. Now there's a whole new generation of diapers.
New loves.
Isn't Leslie up yet?
Well, somebody's chirping away in there. There's my girl, all smiles because your nightie isn't wet.
Sure stays comfortable. New Loves. Introducing the diaper that stops leaking better than any other shaped diaper in America.
New Loves.
In identical situations where the other diapers soak through, New Loves doesn't. Why? Because Loves are thicker, more absorbent than ever before. Besides, Loves have 2 rows of gathers instead of 1.
New Loves.
I think New Loves is turning our little girl into a morning person.
New Loves. More comfortable loves.
Who says new Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid? You do. And in nationwide tests, hundreds of you proved it. Now others are seeing the same results.
I can't believe there would be that much difference in a liquid. The Liquid Tide side on this shirt is clean, and my liquid still left this mud stain.
The Liquid Tide got all of the stains out on both the grass and the blood. My detergent didn't do anything.
This is grass stain. This was grass stain. Liquid Tide took the grass stain right out of this one.
All liquid detergents are not the same. Liquid Tide is better.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself.
To me, beauty isn't something you put on. It's something you bring out. My wife does that great. Look at her hair. It's shiny and healthy looking, but not fancy.
Ivory shampoo and Ivory conditioner don't have lots of fancy ingredients your hair doesn't need. Ivory is simply made to clean gently and condition gently to help keep your hair healthy looking. Together, they leave your hair looking soft and naturally shiny. Not fancy. It's Ivory.
I love the way her hair looks when it shines in the light like that. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Crest presents A Day at the Dentist.
Going to dentist is really, really fun when you brush with Crest. And this is the dentist office where I got my great checkup.
Among dentists who recommend specific brands, more dentists usually recommend Crest than all other leading toothpaste combined.
I told the dentist that I brush with Crest every single day. And he said, terrific. Orange your kids, orange your kids, word Crest. Crest makes me feel good about going to the dentist because I know that I'm going to have a great checkup.
Tomorrow night on AD, the astounding conclusion of an empire gone mad with power. And the ultimate test of a new faith.
Shove them in the arena. Let them part of the game.
What? Damn your what?
Forgive them. They know not what they do.
The final battle between good and evil and the passions that will destroy an empire.
You will see a new Rome!
A television event of 1985. AD tomorrow.
Later tonight, Johnny Carson welcomes singer Maureen McGovern and actress Drew Barrymore.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, the first American television interview with the Vatican Secretary of State.
I'm Jane Pauley. We'll show you how an average family lives in Rome.
Tomorrow morning on Today.
Tomorrow night, don't miss the spectacular conclusion of AD.
NBC, let's all be there.
Before she was a legend, she was a woman. Before she faced war, she faced life.
Will you be my wife?
Torn between the two men she desired and the destiny she could not deny, she sacrificed everything for those that needed her most. Inspired by the true story, Jacqueline Smith stars as Florence Nightingale, Sunday.
Hello, I'm Don Ryan in the News Center. In Rock Island tonight, police are answering the citizens.
Good evening. I'm Paula Sands. The battle lines are...